Hey up all, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. Well, it's a glorious, lovely summer's day, and I'm out on a local camp with my old mate. We're just currently going up this big hill. There he is over there in distance. And we're on, I suppose, what you could call a recce today. We're not really sure where we're going to be camping tonight. We're having a walk around on hills trying to find somewhere that's a bit more secluded than the usual place that we go to when we're on a local camp. So it's not just a recce, it's an armed reconnaissance because we're armed with tents. As soon as we find somewhere that's a bit secluded, that's where we're going to pitch. So I'll get through this gate, catch up with my mate who's up the hill there, and I'll speak to you when I'm up near the top. Hey! Well, I've made it at Trig Point on top of hill. We're heading over that way. In distance, well, over that hill, you've got the Chew Valley. And we're not quite going over to the Chew Valley. We're going to have a wander around in these folds and dips in the hills and try and find somewhere. Well, that's the hardest climb out of the way, to be honest. All we've got to do now is catch up with my mate who's going down that path over there and head on over that way. So I'll show you some views as we're walking along, but for the moment I'm going to plod on. Time for an update, let you know where we're up to. Well, we come over that big hill. Last time I think we're at the Trig Point, and we're just walking along this old railway line up into hills. So I'll show you some views and we'll carry on with our search for a camp spot. Wow, look at the water level. It's really low compared to the last time I was up here. Right, well, we're not far off our destination, even though we don't know where our destination is. But we're getting closer to the hills that we're going to search. So I'll carry on. We've arrived at our campsite. What a fantastic view behind me, down over those reses. Well, we found a fairly flat bit of ground, enough for us to get both our tents up. So without further ado, that's what I'm going to do. It's about 6:45 now, so time to get the tents up. Well, I've got my tent up. It's there. I've got nought inside it yet. Just this second got it up, but I've had a bit of a problem with it. Where these poles go through these grommet attachments, supposed to be like 2 brass grommets on there, and it's just ripped. And the one on this side, you can see that's going as well. So what I've had to do is to thread it through the loops of the guy lines, and I've done it on both of them just to make the tension equal. It's not perfect, but it'll do for tonight. Yeah, I think there's a 3-year guarantee with this tent, and I don't think I've had it 3 years. And Outkit customer services are normally pretty good, so when I get back I'll take some photographs and send an email off. Hopefully, because I don't think it's repairable, they'll send me a replacement. I'll let you know. Well, my bag's down there. I'm going to undo the tent and start getting some stuff inside. Yeah, mate gave it me. I didn't think it'd work on this pad because it's got like a valve that flips over, like on a spindle. Yeah, it fits over the entire valve. I tried it at home, it works. Doesn't get it like fully hard up to pressure.
Yeah, but you don't. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. You don't want it fully up to pressure.
But only like a couple more breaths and then it's fully inflated.
Yeah. Well, I hope the weather stays on. It's supposed to,
Yeah. Well, finally, I've got my tent up. It's just down there. I've got everything kind of laid out in the porch. I'll just turn camera around and show you what I've got. Well, on this side, I've got my rucksack squeezed in bottom at porch area. There's my chair. On this side, got some curry, rice, chocolate. There's my kitchen, pots, pans, everything. 4 tins of my Q-urns, my electrical bag, some rubbish stuff around the back. Got my fuel still in my rucksack. And if we look in the inner, I've got my Flextail neck contour pillow, my Plus 10 Comfort Summer sleeping bag, my Climate Static insulated V-Light, and my silver mat. And on top of it, I've got my down trousers, down boots, and my synthetic puffer jacket. Well, I'm nearly sorted. All that's left to do is sit down and take my boots off. So I'll get on with that, and I'll bring you back in a second or two. Well, finally, camera's a bit wonky. I can see it here, it's on a slope, but I can't be moving it. I've taken my boots off. Oh, it's so nice to be able to wiggle my toes. The tent's up. I don't think we're in for any bad weather tonight, although you never know. There's a yellow weather warning tomorrow. But I think we're going to be okay tonight, especially with my dodgy tent. But we've reached that part of the camp, which is my favourite time. Tent's up, walks out of the way, and you've just got the evening to look forward to. You can sit down and go, ah. Well, it's usually round about now. My thoughts turn to a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Whoa. Well, let's get it cracked open. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this on this hot day. I think this is the hottest day so far this year. Well, everybody, good health and cheers. Hey, by gum. Hey, that's good beer. Oh, particularly good on a day like this. Well, my mate's about 6 yards away from me, just over there. So I'm going to drag my chair over and he's going to get some music on. I'm going to have a chat and a bit of a beer. So I'll catch up with you later on. And just to the right of my mate, that big lump on the horizon is Kinder Scout. Well, I've just shown you a 360 from our campsite, and what a great place. We've never camped here before. As I said, it was an armed reconnaissance. We went on a recce armed with tents and we found a spot and we've camped here. What a fantastic view. Well, sun's just behind those clouds. Probably half an hour before it goes down. I'm on my second tin of McEwen's. We're just sat down on those two chairs there, looking at that view towards Kinder Scout, and you can see the Great Ridge on the right. Oh, it's a brilliant evening. I've not got any food on yet, but I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. I'll see how I feel after tin number 2. Might even be after tin number 3. Well, anyway, I'm going to get back to my chair, chat with my mate and listen to some music and enjoy this evening. I'll speak to you later. It's been a while since I last spoke to you. The weather's changed. We were sat outside earlier, glorious sunshine, and it was quite funny. We have a signal up here, a really good signal actually. And I was checking Facebook because earlier I'd posted that I was going out tonight and the temperatures were really warm. And I got a few replies saying there's a storm warning. And I checked earlier on the Met forecast, and according to that, it wasn't really happening until about 12 o'clock tomorrow. Light showers forecast for 6 this morning. Anyway, a few people on Facebook were commenting, what I'm looking at is as it's in effect from 12 o'clock midnight. And yeah, as the sun went down, all of a sudden it started raining and it got quite heavy and the winds picked up. And this tent was blowing around and it's not quite well. I've had a bit of an accident with it, but it seems to be holding up. And I was a bit concerned anyway because wind were picking up, but it seems to have died down a bit now. But I'm not really concerned, it's bloody only down the road and I'm back home. But yeah, it's been changeable weather, a real contrast. Blue, tropical, nah, that's going too far. UK sunny, hot weather. And then all of a sudden it clouded over, there was a few spots of rain, and then it stopped, and then it got warm again, and then, whoa, we had to take cover. But it's been a brilliant night. I've not eaten any food. I've just been so busy having a laugh, having a chat with my old mate, one of my dearest mates, and the time has just flown by.
And because we've not eaten tonight, because my mate's not eating either, like, he was the one who turned around and said, it's gone 11 o'clock, it's too late to eat. So I suggested, well, I kind of agree with you. What about we go to the pub in the morning on my own? So that's what we're going to do. Oh, rain's just started again. We're going to call in pub and have a bit of a slap up breakfast. It's approaching 1 o'clock. I'm going to get my head down now, get in my sleeping bag, and I'll put this radio on and I'll set timer so wireless turns itself off as I'm drifting off to sleep listening to it. Oh, it's been a brilliant night. Well folks, I'll see you all in the morning and I'll say good night. Good night all. Good morning everybody. Time's approaching 8:15. It feels really warm outside. Just had the sun coming through the tent. Let's open the tent door and see what it's actually like. Well, it looks quite nice out there. Right, I'm going to get a brew on. First thing to do. Well, that's my morning brew made. I shall just grab it. Have a taste. Oh. Oh, that's much needed. Well, I'm going to drink this, and as soon as it's drunk, I'm going to start packing up. Hopefully get it done before any rain starts, because it is due. So, as I said, I'll get on with this, and I'll see you in a bit.
Well, that's me packed up, my gear's down there next to my trekking poles, and I'm doing a last look around. This is where I had my tent, just here. I'm going to look for any tent pegs, or more importantly, any little bits of rubbish. But it's absolutely spotless, and like we all do, we'll leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Well, the rain's just started, so I've got packed up in good time. I'm going to get my kit on and plod on down that hill. So I'll show you some views as I'm plodding along, and I'll speak to you in a bit. That's going wrong way there. Time for an update. We've just arrived at this trig point. What a fantastic view over Manchester and Derbyshire. I'll just spin camera around and do a 360. That's where we were camping, up on that hill over there. We've got East Manchester, the city centre, just over there. I'll keep panning. Over in distance there, you've got Kinder Scout. Sorry, over there you've got Kinder Scout pointing at wrong hill. Higher Shelstones, Bleaklow over there. Right, well I'll grab my trekking poles and catch up with my mate who's plodding on down there, and I think we're heading to the pub. So I'll either speak to you before then or when I'm in pub. Well, I said I'd speak to you when we got down to the pub, and we're in Wetherspoons in my hometown. Just ordered us some food and a pint, and it's going to be brought over to us. I've been super greedy. I've ordered 2 large breakfasts just for myself. And I'm going to scrape it all onto one plate. I didn't eat anything yesterday and I'm absolutely starving. So yeah, it could be a case of eyes bigger than my belly. When it turns up, I'll let you have a look at it. Well, good old Wetherspoons, beer's turned up for us before food. I've got a pint of something Jaipur. It's about 5.odd%. Well, everybody at home, it's still settling, but good health everybody, and cheers. Whoa, that's a tasty, refreshing beer, that. Yee by God. Well, I'm going to carry on chatting with my mate, slurping this, and as I said, when food turns up, I'll let you have a look at it. My huge plateful. Well, my grub's just turned up. As I said, I've ordered 2 breakfasts. I'll just turn the camera around to show you. I can imagine anybody who's looking over at me now will be thinking, what a fat get, because I'm about to pile everything onto one plate. Right, start off with sausages, bacon, loads of hash browns, fat bastard. Right, I'm just going to get some salt and pepper and sauce on things, and then I'll show you this huge amount of food that I've got. And I'm going to eat it all, I'm determined. Right, let's get some brown sauce on things. Got to have brown sauce. Get some red sauce on things as well. And I'm even going to have some mayonnaise on my hash browns. Right, I'll just turn the camera around and show you what's on my plate. It's ridiculous. My mate's killing himself laughing at me. Right, well, starting off here, I've got 4 fried eggs, quite a bit of bacon, 4 sausages, tons of hash browns, 2 lots of beans. There's a couple of fried mushrooms in there, and I've got a pile of toast. Well, as I said just before, I'm determined that I'm going to eat every single scrap of this. So let's give it a taste. Tell you what, I like Wetherspoons breakfasts. I always think they're quite tasty. Well, I'm going to get stuck into this, wish me luck, and I'll see you on the other side. Well, that's my very large, well, 2 large breakfasts finished off. By gum, I'm full. Oh, that pint was nice just to wash it down. Well, I think I'll wrap the video up here. There's nothing really to show you between pub and my house apart from a canal. So, on that note, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to your comments because I always enjoy reading those and replying to them. Well, until next time, when I see you for another Hengist Wild Camps, it's cheerio from me. Goodbye all.